best friends. My best friend. Oh my God, don't do this, for I must I need my best friend.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
And we are live, everyone, for OFC Fight Night 5, Raw Bacon versus Little Tony. Just a quick few mentions before we start our main event. I am joined with Mudkips and Perp Jitsu. It is also Perp Jitsu's birthday today, so in the chat, please wish him a happy birthday. And a couple other things with the league as well. We are holding an Xbox tournament during next week, so for OFC 11, it will be Los Bandoleros' first title defense against the winner of tonight's main event, and the co-main event will be a 5-round fight between two finalists of the Xbox division to crown our inaugural Xbox champ. So let's start off with the main event for tonight. Raw Bacon versus Little Tony, ranked 3 and ranked 4. Whoever wins tonight will obviously fight for the title in OFC 11. Then we go down to the main card headliner, WST Diaz versus SVG Ali. Diaz was a late replacement for, I think, No Mercy, who was ranked 7. And both these men, ranked 10 and ranked 11, they're both 2-0, so whoever wins tonight will surely be in the talks for top 5 contention. Fight 8 is Hands of Judas, who are ranked 5, and Zatox, ranked 6. Both are coming off a loss. Hands of Judas obviously had his trilogy rivalry ended with Raw Bacon, and Zatox is coming back after a few weeks layoff after losing his belt against me. Then we go down to fight 7. There's another Italian who's coming back for another win, Alessandro Males against Gotham is Ashes, who is ranked 14. And this is what you'll see on the card tonight. There's going to be a lot of prospects, especially from the UK and the USA. Gotham is Ashes is currently 1-0, and Alessandro Males is 4-3. But that doesn't mean Alessandro is terrible or anything. If not, it's literally a test for Gotham. Then we go to the main card starter card. It's with Carter versus Pepe Favelas. Carter is ranked 13, also 1-0, and he's looking to get another win against Pepe. But if his opponent wins, that might see him back into the top 15. But now we head to the prelims. A fellow camp member of mine, Raw Ute, he is currently 1-0 and is looking to get a second victory to potentially get himself to the top 10, and is against Daniela Giacca, who's 2-2, also unranked. And with this fight, whoever wins, that will really push their case that they are top 15 worthy. Then the next fight is one of our fellow commentators, Mark Kipps, who recently joined the camp TM. He goes up against SVG Loginov, who's another SVG member who did lose his debut fight, and still has a lot to prove. Like, even if he loses tonight, it doesn't matter. He still is a really good fighter. We then go on. Then the next fight after that is King Amazon and Demon, who both lost their debuts. So, winning today will really, push themselves further up, and whoever loses may go further down. But either way, both men really well-rounded, good striking, good grappling, and it's our women's flyweight too. So that will also be quite interesting at 4 stars. And then the second fight of the night is JJT RNR against TFA Grom, who replaced STK Reaper. Both men from the UK making their debut, so they got a lot to prove. And our opening fight is Perp Jitsu, who's another commentator tonight, against TFA Top Gun, who, like with the UK lads, they're both from the USA and they're both making their debuts. Over to you, Perp.
Yeah, man. First off, just want to say appreciate you, man, for saying the shout out for my birthday, man. 27 years old today, and looking to have a good day. But I'm looking at this card, man, and I'm really excited because that main event, Raw Bacon and Tony right there, that is going to be a big matchup, a big fight to see who's going to possibly get a title shot in the future. And I heard you say SFG versus Ali versus Diaz. That's going to be a fight to look out for, man. I know both of those guys are really skilled, man, and STK just making it into the ESFL, props to them. So that's a big deal. And Ali is a proven calf fighter. We'll see how he does. I don't know if is this a calf league too?
No, calves are banned as well.
Okay, well, he's going to have to go reg, so we'll see how he'll adjust to that. And then you got 2 guys coming off a loss right here in Hands and Zato, and very similar records. So this is gonna be a big fight for the rankings too, and the matchups. And then, you got Gotham. I don't know much about his opponent, but Gotham, big-time boxer, mean leg kicks. Going to be a big contender for this, for OFC, man. You got to watch out for him. Don't know much about Carter's opponent, but as you said, big contenders coming up on this card. Carter is someone to watch out for. He is going to possibly be, top 5 all year, possibly. And, we get down to these prelims, and you got Raw Ute, a savage with the hands, pretty much in very balanced gameplay, could take it anywhere. Fellow commentator T-Mud getting his fight versus SFG. I don't know much about him. And I'm really interested to see this Amazon versus Demon, or I'm the GOAT, at women's flyweight, man, because both of these guys, very good. And just an interesting weight class. And you said it's going to be 4 stars, right?
Yes, so prelims will be 4 stars. Main card will be 4.5 stars, and main event just wherever they want.
So going women flyweight plus having to go 4 stars, that's going to be a true test of skill right there. And then we're getting over TFA Grom, a guy who's made major improvements in his gameplay. Very excited to see him fight. And, of course, you got my fight. I'm not going to talk about that. But card stacked top to bottom, man. Can't say enough about it, man. What do you Mud, what's some things that are pass it back over to you, Locke. What else you got to say about this card, man?
The fights I'm looking forward to the most is obviously the main event with Rob Bacon. I don't know too much about Tony, but I know Rob Bacon is a very good competitor, and every time we fight, I know he beats me easily, so I'm looking forward to see what he can do in this main card and if he can get that title opportunity he wants. I'm also looking forward to that Carter fight. I know he's been talking a lot, saying that he wants to rise up these rankings, and this is his opportunity to do it here against Perpy. And I'm also looking forward to these prelims with that Perp fight versus TFA Top Gun, and that Amazon fight versus Demon. I've trained with Demon a lot, and I've played Amazon a lot, and that's going to be a fight I'm interested in, especially with that, what was it, women's flyweight?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting because we don't see a lot of women's fights in any league, and those are the fights I'm looking forward to the most.
So yeah, I just want to actually talk about a couple fights as well. So Hansa Judas and Zatox, I've fought them both before. I've sparred Hansa Judas quite a few times. He loves his heavier weights. But, this is our lightweight, so we'll just have to see how we can deal with, the more speed and, I guess, less damage that overall a fighter can put on. And Zatox, I fought him to get the belt. And, with guys like Zatox, Pepone, these Italiano ragazzi are just, they aren't bad, I feel like a lot of them are very underrated. And obviously we started off as a WhatsApp league, so it was mainly Italian guys, a few Spanish here and there, and I was like the only UK guy to join while we were still a WhatsApp league. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to a lot of these fights. So I think let's head over to the first fight, ATB. So Top Gun going with a Kelvin Gastelum pick, and Perp Jitsu going with Paul Felder. Oh no, Anthony Pettis, sorry. And yeah, I'm just really hoping that this will be a banger to start off an amazing fight night card.
Yeah, we got to see if Perp can keep this fight on his feet playing with Pettis, but Pettis does have that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu he can use to counteract the wrestling from the Gastelum pick from Top Gun.
Yeah, and Yves Levine just starting off the first round now. Will there be a touch of gloves? No, there's not. And Perp already pushing the action.
And we have Perp going for some...
Yeah, carry on.
We have Perp going for some early body work here.
Yeah, I'm liking that already. You know, he's already switching stances, southpaw versus southpaw. We all know that is quite rare, but it still makes for a good fight. You know, TFA Top Gun. You know, I'm guessing he's trying to make reads, and he goes for a takedown, but it's denied. Good takedown defense from Perp.
Yeah, and you gotta think Perp wants to fight in the same stance, so that way his kicks won't hit the shoulder, his kicks to the head. Because when you fight like in the opposite stances, your head kicks hit the shoulder a lot.
Yeah, true, and he did go for a spinning heel kick, and he's using some of those great 5-star traditional combos that Anthony Pettis does have, and he's already doing some great damage, and he knocks him down and follows to the ground, but he does get back up. That is quite smart from Perp Jitsu there.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he wants to grapple with TFA Top Gun after having this advantage in the stand-up game.
Yeah, and true, and the body health as well of Top Gun, he needs to watch out for that. He needs to start blocking some of those spinning body kicks that Perp is using right now. Great utilization of Showtime Pettis' kicks, which are very deadly if it lands correctly.
I mean, definitely, and Perp is able to just find this range early on in this fight, and he's able to utilize it and land these, you know, teep picks to the body, these body straights, and really pick apart Top Gun here.
Yeah, but he does need to watch out as well, because, you know, a couple of these shots may whiff heavily, and if you miss some of these really big spinning kicks, you know, they are very detrimental to your short-term stamina. But very good work, though. Top Gun really needs to, you know, keep Perp back, you know, try and wrestle a bit more. And yeah, you know, oh, good overhand, though. Done some great damage, and it's following up with some hooks and uppercuts.
Yeah, and we saw earlier that Top Gun ducked that head kick from Perp, and some nice body work from Top Gun, but he ducked the head kick, and that, you know, we're already seeing the stamina, but he's losing a lot of stamina here too.
Crumpled by the body kick.
And he gets caught with that question mark kick, and it rocks him.
He goes for another takedown, and brilliant to turn it and get into side control. Now can we see what tries to get up? But, you know, let's see what Perp Jitsu can do as we end the first round.
Yeah, that was definitely a Perp round.
Yeah, 100%. That was definitely a 10-9. Probably not a 10-8, but, you know, Top Gun, he really needs to find his reads. You know, he needs to get into this fight. With that stamina disadvantage as well, with the lower body health, is really going to question how much his height is. And he goes for a takedown, gets into half guard, but Perp Jitsu is good enough to get into full guard. And he tries the sweep. Well done from Perp.
Yeah, and you got to think it's hard for him to really grapple here after losing all that stamina. And, you know, it comes with them body kicks. They're just taking away all of Top Gun's stamina.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, you know, he's again pushed back, but Perp is just doing so well to keep him at the cage as well. Like, the body shots are just the main factor of this fight.
Yeah, and I don't think Top Gun's mixing it up really with his striking. He's not really going. I mean, he is doing some body damage, but you know, you see with Perp, he's throwing combos that include shots to the body and the head, and that's what's winning him this fight here.
Yeah, Perp is doing really well to mix up his strikes with the punches, the kicks, everything of the sort. And Top Gun, he needs to start setting up some more shots. They are kind of seeming a bit sameish, and he goes for a lead front kick, which is really bad. I'm surprised Perp didn't get a rock there.
Yeah, I think Perp didn't get rocked just because of that stamina disadvantage. That stamina it really is what decides these fights.
Yeah, and Top Gun, he's still showing a lot of heart, although he is losing definitely. He's still trying to fight on, but with Perp, he does need... Oh, good body shot, though, and rocks him again. This is looking very good for Perp. He may get his debut and a brilliant front kick as well. Can he finish it right here? He's at the fence. Top Gun gets back up. Great clinch work as
And
well
I like those shots against the cage and the clinch.
Yeah, he's definitely showing. Oh, flying knee down.
I don't know how that didn't end the fight there. That was a beautiful flying knee set up perfectly when he went for that overhand.
Yeah, and we have 40 seconds left. And, you know, let's see what Perp can do on the ground. Will he choose to stand it up? It's probably the more safer option. Tries to go for the back sitting. Well, back I mean, sorry. Yeah, back mount, I mean.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
He's
Goes for
taken down
another
again, but his
takedown.
turn.
Yeah, what a round. You know, 2 great rounds for Perp. It'll be interesting to see how much Top Gun can recover. But wow, that flying knee, you know, definitely will make a great highlight reel.
Yeah, and we have to see if Top Gun can pull off a miracle here in the 3rd round. I mean, he's losing this fight terribly. He has had some good moments, but, I mean, this fight has all been Perp.
Yeah, true. But, you know, under the bright lights as well, like, you know, it might be different in spars, might be different in ranks, you never know, but it's just under the bright lights of the OFC. You know, anyone can perform on their day, and then just another body rock, but a good trip and gets into a ground and pound position, but what can he do?
I
Good
like that, and you roll.
Yeah. Yeah, them types of transitions are very high level as well, and it's very good to learn. Tries to go for a choke, but Perp denies it. And this is the thing with Perp as well. He needs to really consider his stamina as well, because that is also depleting quite a bit. And good takedown defense. And
Ooh.
3rd round KO for Perp Jitsu. Wow.
Oh yeah, I mean that was beautiful. I mean, he read that he was turning the takedowns and he was able to deny it, and that's what caused Top Gun's downfall. He had 2 vicious knees from the clinch, from the over under.
Wow. Great knee, man. And what a brilliant way to start off this OFC Fight Night cards. That was, you know, probably a performance of the night even. But we still have 9 fights to go. And Perp Jitsu 1-0 wins his debut. It'll be exciting to see how, you know, I'll match him up. But yeah, there's nothing else I can say, really. Great performance.
Yeah, and it's good. We're starting off Fight Night 5 with a banger. And let's see what we can get into with our next fight, where we have TFA. Well, I cannot see that. TFA Grom versus JJ.
T, yeah.
Yeah, JJ. This is a bunch of letters. Hold up.
We'll just call him JJ. Why not?
Yeah, let's call him JJ. We got JJ versus TFA Grom in a prelim fight. Remember, our prelims are 4 stars.
I'm excited for this one, guys, because I have fought Grom a couple times. In our first fight, I was kind of a little bit dominant, but he recently beat me the other day. So Grom is someone who's made massive improvements in his game plan, and I cannot wait to see him see what he can do here.
Yeah, and I have heard some good things about TFA Grom as well. Obviously, another member of the TFA camp, so maybe can he make it 1-1 today? You know, both of these men from the UK, so Ping, again, will be good. And JJT already starts off. No, they're kind of going tit for tat right now. I'm kind of surprised that, you know, JJT is not trying to utilize Sean O'Malley's range with a brilliant front kick as well.
I would say he's using his range fairly well. He needs to stay out of the pocket like he is, but he has used his kicks and that reach there a couple times. But he gets caught right there with that beautiful. I know he learned that one from you. He definitely that was a nice one. There was a slip straight lead overhand. Beautiful combo right there, man.
And them kind of combos as well. I was just going to mention these kind of combos as well with the slip straight. The lead overhand is just another thing to add on to that already devastating counter. But tries to go for a head kick, but does whiff terribly. And if you're Grom, you see that, like, if he whips heavily on those, wow, sits him down again. This is really going at it right now.
He gets caught trying to go for a little too much there. Like I think he tried to go for a 4-piece right there, and has wasted too much stamina and got caught with an uppercut. Yeah,
and both these men are just not having feel around it all. Obviously, we do know it is a 3-round fight, but at the same time, and a brilliant pull hook there. I was going to say,
head movement by Grom right now is nice, man.
Honestly.
JJ needs to get back to those front kicks. He doesn't need to whiff on those. He steadily loses stamina as he whiffs on those front kicks. And stamina is your life on here, as we know. But he needs to use his kicks like he was earlier. Use his teeps. But he uses a slip straight. Sick head movement from TFA Grom. Song Yadong putting my favorite fighter, what a shame, Sean O'Malley out, and he is asleep on the mat. Wow, beautiful performance on TFA Grom. I cannot say enough about this dude, how much he's improved, and just how impressed I am by his gameplay, man. What do you guys think about that?
Just absolute brawl, man. Like, that was definitely something I wasn't expecting. I thought JJT was gonna keep it a bit more rangy, as we did see with a couple of those front kick whiffs. He was kind of struggling to kind of gauge it, so maybe taking the first round as kind of a feeler would have been better for him. But at the same time, did sit Grom down as he did with him. But yeah, great win for TFA Grom, makes it 1-1 for the TFA camp. And wow, another brilliant knockout for the prelims. This is getting me hyped, man.
If the main card is anything like the prelims, we have a beautiful card to go.
So yeah, anyway, we go on to the third fight of the night. Amazon versus Demon. Amazon, he's another Raw member. We have 3 Raw camp fighters on tonight. And, we know that Demon... Yeah, we know that Demon as well. He talks a lot. It's kind of like Diaz as well. If any of you are in the ECA, you'll see that FTK Diaz has spoken a lot of stuff, gets him some good hype, and Demon as well. He does the same, and everyone tunes into his fight. So it's a Alexa Grasso versus Kaylin Chukagan matchup. So we'll just have to see, both brilliant boxers. What do you think?
I was really, really not actually very surprised by these picks. 2 of the better 4-stars in the women's flyweight division right here. 2 people that I see in ranked often, so they can't be that bad. But you got to think of the reach that Demon has right here, on the GOAT has over Amazon. So Amazon's going to have to work through that. And right now he is, as he puts down I'm the GOAT. Man, Amazon.
Another bomb burner right now.
I don't know what's happened to Amazon lately, but he has turned into a menace, dude. He's absolutely putting on the pressure and just working I'm the GOAT right now. I'm the GOAT needs to use his range and use that reach of Caitlin Chukagan. How do you say her name?
Chukagan, I think it is, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, this is a brawl as well, like the second fight.
One thing to watch out for, man, is if Demon gets a little aggressive, Amazon just went for a death kick right there, one of those spinning wheel kicks. So we know those can land in the pocket and stuff, and that would do devastating damage to Demon if he can land that.
And he has thrown a couple of them. Obviously, we don't have any rules yet about spinning death kicks. Obviously, they can be quite cheesy, but Amazon is using them quite well. And I have to say, when I sparred Amazon last night for a few fights, he has really, really improved. Like, he has changed so much.
Yes.
He's usually like one of them counter-puncher Conor McGregor players a lot of times, but
He's definitely
right now.
He's definitely dedicated some time to the game and learned.
Another knockdown.
The Demon gets the knockdown back. Oh, but the death kick breaks through the block. Oh, and then it puts it down. He lets go of the high block. Why did I'm the GOAT let go of the high block right there? No, oh man. And is he gonna get the denial right here?
Yeah.
That is not. I mean, for me anyway, that's kind of a hard denial for me to get sometimes. So I don't blame Amazon so much right there. But he flips him right back over, and that's impressive because I'm the GOAT's main thing. I think is the ground. His submissions are wonderful, and he's really good on the ground, which I'm surprised he didn't go with the ground person. But yeah, and as he gets into side control right here.
Yeah, they're just trading transitions right now, and this is what makes grappling exciting. You know, laying and praying isn't the most exciting, but if they're getting ground and pound entries, getting in these denials, switching up transitions, and getting into different positions, this is really exciting. And we end the first round.
Yeah, and that one goes to Amazon by the stats. You know, Mud, you know, as this first round ends, what do you think of this fight so far, man?
I think that, yeah, definitely that round was Amazon's, but I think that I'm the GOAT he's playing like he's a shorter fighter. He's not utilizing his range. He's standing in the pocket, and that's what's making him eat these big shots. So I think he needs to start utilizing the range of his fighter to have some success here in these next two rounds.
100%, you know, and that is the fight. I can't say her name. The fighter the GOAT's using, that is her main weapon, is her boxing and using the range. And right now he's letting Amazon get on the inside, and we see what that's done to the head health already in round two, as we can't see Amazon's, but I'm sure it's a little bit higher than GOAT's right now.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously being in the Raw camp, one knocks down. 2 knockdowns for each fighter now.
Oh, and he gets the brace. And he breaks the clinch with a nasty uppercut, and then catches him with the hook uppercut combo to finish it on the fence, pressuring Amazon with the massive pressure. That was beautiful. I'm the GOAT coming back from controversy right there as Amazon was putting it on him, showing that he is not worried about you know, taking a few bumps along the way in a fight. He will finish it anytime he needs. Beautiful fight. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Demon did a really good job as well, just pushing back Amazon into one of the corners of the squared circle. Sorry, that's boxing. Octagon, I mean. But yeah, he pushed him into one of those corners, using Caden's boxing really well. And yeah, the double uppercut finish as he was falling down. Wow. Brilliant first fight so far. Was
it just the clinch break uppercut and then another one, or was it? I thought he broke the clinch, hit a hook, and then an uppercut.
Oh, I'm not too sure, but either way, what a spectacular knockout. I mean, that's 3 fights, 3 knockdowns as we head into the 4th fight. SVG Loginov versus TM Mud.
All right, Mud. Let's see what you got, man. Mud, are you on the right or the left? I can't see. Oh, okay, never mind. You're on the left. Yeah, okay. All right.
So, yeah, obviously the ping is quite high. Obviously, Mud is from the US. Loginov is from Spain. And Nate Diaz. Interesting pick, to be fair.
Man, 2 OG picks right here. I love this fight already. Diaz versus versus Cowboy, man. You know, 2 guys both going out on their retirement very in similar times right now. So this is a good matchup right here to see. Very interesting.
Oh, going for a takedown. To be honest, I was not expecting this, man. Because obviously we know Nate Diaz has some brilliant jiu-jitsu.
He does have some great... Yeah, I was about to say he does have some great jiu-jitsu, but Cowboy, very well known, and some of his best moves on the game are submissions and like shoulder locks or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you, a shoulder lock. And I know that's terrible. But anyway, getting into top mount right here, really controlling the ground game right now is that's SFG right now. So Mud really needs denied in top mount.
And another deny. And yeah, so what I was gonna say, you know, Cowboy Cerrone does have 88 chin, so maybe taking it to the ground this early on is quite smart. As we do know, Nate Diaz has some brilliant boxing, so if Mud was able to, great reversal by the way, but say them two were trading on the feet right away. If Mud was landing some clean combos, you know, that could be devastating for Cerrone's chin. And he gets it into side saddle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at some good ground game right here by Mud so far, getting that free transition, realizing that he had the stamina advantage, getting into crucifix right here, getting the denial, dropping elbows down. This is big right here. Can he get it? Oh, if he would have got another denial, that could have very well been it, you know. But, yeah, man, I'm looking at some impressive ground. Mud said, I think Mud's saying, you know, you think you can take me down? Well, all right. I'm going to show you what's up on the ground.
Yeah, and I don't know too much about Loginov. Like, obviously in his first fight, he wasn't, you know, really on it. Like, he has some great striking, Loginov, but so does Mud. And Mud has really been trying to improve his ground game recently, I think. But so far, you know, we've got 3 or so minutes gone. Both men doing really well. Tries to get that reversal into full guard.
Steadily getting that transition in the side saddle, you know, doing damage with them elbows. Mud using his grapple advantage to his advantage right here, you know, using it the right way, hitting that ground and pound, and then getting the free denial. You know, that's advanced groundwork right there. That's whoever he's been working with, it's definitely showing right here, because he is putting on a nice groundwork right here. And he might put him. Oh, he was almost out, man. You know, man.
Because they're very entertaining right now, and as we all know, the grappling advantage is key to anything as we end the first round. I'm actually wondering who did that go to, though?
You know, I'm going to give that to Mud, man. I think Mud did the most damage, so and got the most control time out of that. So I'm going to give that to Mud. And you know, if we see these SBG people on the card, these are mainly calf fighters. We need to remember that that's a SBG is a calf camp. So I'm really interested. You know, I was interested to see how these SBG people are going to do with the regular fighters, but. I would like to see a little more striking with Cowboy right here. He uses the clinch, but he doesn't look like he really wants to engage on, you know, striking with Diaz.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. And he tries to go for a trip, but Mud reverses it. But what Mud really needs to do, though, I feel like he does need to do some more striking. Really tests Cowboy's chin. As I mentioned before, 88 chin. And, you know, 4-star, 5-star boxing combos doesn't go well. But good high kick, though.
Yeah, Cowboy with some high-rated high kicks. But, you know, Mud getting the takedown right there. Smart takedown by Mud.
Yeah, and if he didn't get that takedown as well, Loginov could have done even more damage. And good transition using the cage. I love to see those cage transitions.
Sweep over in the top mount. That was nice. Let's see if Mud can get back to full guard here. And, SOG decides to stand up, you know, as how the fight's gone so far. You know, I didn't expect that. Quite a few clinch attempts.
Yeah, he's really doing well with those clinch attempts, I was going to say.
He's doing well, but I would like to see nice little flip over there by Mud, you know, to get on the dominant side of the ground after he took his back.
Good ground and pounds from Mud, really racking up those points. And I'm surprised that went on for so long, considering his and he's going for a guillotine. As we know, from bottom full guard, it can get countered. So let's see, can Mud get his counter?
Yeah.
Looking very close right now. I think, yeah, he does.
got the counter. He doesn't have any stamina though, man. So this is gonna be. I'd let go of it if I were him.
Yeah, it's extremely tough. But I have seen some people in different leagues. I've seen some people in different leagues as well. They can still submit you even with low to nil stamina, and SVG logging off gets out.
He was actually tracking him pretty well, man. But yeah, Mud needs to realize when his stamina is low like this, he has got to deny those submissions.
Looking very close again with 30 seconds left of the second round.
Mud
this time gets another counter. Brilliant work from Mud. That reaction time was very good. But he's not going to finish it though. Got 5 seconds left of the second round. Wow.
Yeah, and if you notice, man, his stamina was so low, but his tracking when he countered that was really good on SVG and might have actually gotten that submission if he had stamina. So that's something to look out for in the next round. They're going into the third round, and we'll see. I would like to see Mud press the situation right here. I think it's 2-0 right now, in my opinion. I mean, it could be 1-1, it could be 2-0, who knows. But
brilliant.
Yeah, right into side control, right into top mount, nice, and not wasting much stamina to get there. That's beautiful.
And more ground and pounds. You know, this is the story of the fight. Can you do a lot of damage on the ground as you can on the feet? And this has been a very grapple-heavy matchup, but at the same time, you know, it's not lay and pray, so it's exciting, and he stands it back up again. Surprising.
But immediately to the clinch, though, down to the throw. Interesting gameplay right here by SVG logging off. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of I don't know, but yeah, good denial right there by Mud. Another good denial. Good.
Another submission.
Yes,
the defender strikes in, but I think he's going to escape it again. It is looking way more lopsided for the escape. Could have got a chain there. But, you know, Mud is showing. Mud is showing high IQ on the ground, getting his submissions in. But at the same time, to really sink in a submission, you got to get a couple denials first. That's what I usually do. But
yeah, unless you're just an elite submission artist, yeah, it's very definitely need to get those denials in. Actually curious, man, if SFG logging off or whatever is going so ground heavy because he's so used to using his calf. You know, he's not that used to the range or whatever of Cowboy. But then I think also, why would he choose Cowboy if he doesn't know how to use him?
And a joint submission, but he cancels it straight away. He probably knew. And this is the thing as well, a lot of times when you cancel it, you know, you do realize you're not going to get it. It's just wasting time. But more ground and pounds. Doesn't really do too much damage as before, but he's kind of stuck. You know, it feels like he's kind of stuck in the full guard right now.
Yeah, Mud showing that his offensive full guard right now is but he gets swept over in the top mount. Not a good sweep to get done by, because he's throwing some ground and pound. He lost some stamina and then got swept over. So that the ground and pound that the Cowboy is going to throw now is going to be even more damaging.
And it is very close with 10 seconds left of the fight. I'll be really interested to see.
Oh my goodness. My God, I don't know why Mud wasn't blocking. Maybe his block was gone completely. Who knows? But if Loganoff wins this fight, I'm going to say that he got a rock off that at the end right there. Yeah. So that's going to go a long way towards the judge's decision on here because he got a head rock by that head kick. And then that nasty elbows right there at the end of the fight. Wow.
Let's see who wins. Dan Mogliata lifts up Cowboy.
Man. And, I really think it would have been mud if he would have blocked those at the end, man. That is crazy.
Good decision win by SBG Loginov. I was quite conflicted, actually. Like, I wasn't too sure who won that. That felt really close. Would have loved to have seen the judges score, but...
Yeah, that would have been nice. I think it really came down to the end and that one head kick that Cowboy got. The two rocks, I think, really put him over the top right there.
Yeah, true.
Other than that, I think Mud won the ground game.
Yeah, I'm not angry with that. Like, I do agree with you there, but very, very interesting judging scoring. I think the first round was quite close, to be honest. Just it's quite difficult to score these kind of grapple-heavy matchups because, both fighters, they're doing kind of similar stuff on the feet as well. We didn't really see too much. We did see some great clinch work from Loginov, using the clinch really well. And we head on over to our prelim headliner, the second Raw member to be featured in this fight night, Raw Ute versus Daniela Giacca. I know Raw Ute quite well. I've seen him fight sometimes as a Nick Diaz pick this time against Chris Weidman. And I don't know.
This is gonna be a good fight, man. This is gonna be fun to watch. Ute Diaz. Ute has great boxing. Diaz has some 5-star boxing combos, and those just the really nice. Really quick hands and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Who did he pick? Did he pick Matt Brown?
Oh, I can't remember right now, but
no, he chose Chris Weidman. Okay, never mind, my bad.
But yeah, axe kick there. You never really see that.
Yeah, Nick Diaz has a lead axe kick of his own, so. Maybe you'll try to get him back later on.
I love using Nick Diaz as well. 5-star boxing, like you said. He's got the body spinning side kick. Also got the spinning death kick, which correctly, like, I could even sit down players who use Israel Adesanya or even Prime Anderson Silva.
Diaz has also got the hook kick, and instead of the spinning, not the spin, but just the regular side kick too.
Yeah,
so he's got stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Diaz has the moves though to make it a distance fight, or he can be up in the pocket. But there's not much power behind Diaz's punches, but they're highly rated, so it works out that way. But it's going to be interesting to see how Ute does it here. If he plays it by distance or if he just goes straight with the boxing.
Yeah, and good ground and pound from Daniela. But one thing I did notice, he was using that knee-elbow combination quite a lot. And I have made an announcement earlier in the week that knee-elbow spam is banned, but doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it's too cheesy at the moment, but good ground game from Daniela, like getting those transitions in. You can tell that Raw Ute is trying to transition himself.
Which one threw the knee elbows?
Daniela. He was throwing knee elbows before, but it's not PITU level, but at the same time, like, if it's doing quite a lot of damage, it can be quite cheesy, obviously. Like, it's not like you're gonna get punished for it, but you're just gonna get shunned by the community.
Yeah, no one's gonna want to fight you, that's for sure. But right here, good denials by Ute, getting on top. Gonna throw some ground and pound down right here, nailing every shot, and then deciding to, bringing himself down right there instead of blowing all his stamina. Kind of smart.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before in the Amazon fight, but Raw, they have some brilliant grapplers. I'm definitely learning quite a bit from some of the videos that Spooky has released, and like with Amazon from Fight Before, like his grappling is getting really good as well, and you probably think the same with you. He's probably trying to improve his grappling, and it definitely looks like it has improved. So
you'd have told me a while back that he wanted to add some aspects to his gameplay. So I'm sure that he, going over that Raw camp is going to take advantage of, trying to get some groundwork. And the leader of the Raw camp, another Nebo right there. But the leader of the Raw camp, Spook, arguably one of the best grapplers on PS. So a lot to learn right there. Another knee elbow. Another knee elbow.
Yeah, this isn't too great for Daniele. I did think he said when I made, after he completed this fight, that he didn't realise, but good rock there, and sits him down. Can he do any damage with the knees?
I don't think you liked him Nebos too much, man. He's putting it on him now.
Yeah, this is just an FU to Daniele right now, and he's just pouring on these combinations. What do you think, Mud?
Yeah, I think, he's getting punished for this cheese right here, and as he shoots a takedown and it lands, but I think that you is just punishing him for these knee elbow spam.
Yeah, like I said, it is an FU to... does get a good rock with the ground and pound, but you trips him up and gets back up to the feet.
Yeah, and, you punish him right now, but we know how devastating one of those Nebos could be if it lands the right way. So let's hope he another Nebo right there. But you hit him with the high kick and puts him to sleep with the overhand. He said he's tired of those Nebos, and he was done with it, and he put him to sleep. That was a mean overhand, man. Wow.
And what I noticed before as well, Raw, you did have a stamina deficiency, but that doesn't stop Nick Diaz with his brilliant boxing combos.
No, man. And,
great one-two head kick.
If you're watching this, Daniela, you need to calm down with that. That's probably a well-deserved overhand you ate right there, brother. You need to calm down with those Nebos, especially in competition. Very, very, very much frowned upon, but looking forward to seeing you fight some more, man. But would like to see some clean gameplay. But
yeah, I mean, not only.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Not only is it frowned upon, it's also hard to get better at the competition aspect when you're just spamming the same combo over and over again.
Right.
Yeah, and just a quick one before we do move on to the main card. Obviously, when I joined this league and another Italian league run by Hans Judas, I did kind of come up with some of these knee elbow spammers on the WhatsApp groups, but it just goes to show that kind of going more international as well. You meet more and more good players. ATB for one has definitely improved since I've met him. I was one to obviously bring him into ECA and other kind of competitive leagues, and he's gone some really high level spars with all these different players from around the world. And I actually want to see ATB compete in OFC 11. That'll be good to see how much he has actually improved. But anyway, main card, the first main card fight, Carter versus Pepe Vivales. What do you think, Mud?
Oh, you said Mud?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm really hyped to see Carter fight because I have never seen him fight before, but I've seen him always talking, And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing because I like to talk trash myself, but I've just never seen him fight, so I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to throw my 2 cents in here. I think you're in for a treat, man. Carter, definitely, one of the better players outside. This is high praise. Outside of not being ESFL, one of the better players in the community. He's a wizard on the feet. His corner is absolutely devastating, and goes with Giga right here. Never seen him use him before. I've seen Carter fight quite a bit though, and I think you're in for a treat here, man.
Oh, and yeah, I do know quite a bit about Carter as well. Like, I haven't seen him fight too much, but I do know he is one of the better players outside of ESFL. And, you know, that Giga Chikadze pick is interesting because obviously 4.5 stars are allowed on the main card. And Pepe has gone for Aldo. You know, he's trying to do some good work with the leg kicks. You know, use that Muay Thai Aldo does have. But I think Carter does have the range on him. He is the taller fighter. He is the more reachy fighter. So, yeah.
You know, Giga has that great switch stance, and you know, nice check the leg kick, push right there. But he's throwing them cross body roundhouses. It'd be nice to see him switch stance and throw that roundhouse to the open side of the body. But if you noticed a while ago, a beautiful kickboxing combination. He threw a cross body roundhouse into the teep. You know, little things add up like that. So it's going to be nice lead teep into the question mark kick up on the fence.
I love seeing them kind of combos end in a question mark kick because if you do hire your opponent beforehand and then land a really well connected question mark kick, it could sit someone down. It could knock him out even. And
right.
you know, Pepe, he's got to really like figure out Carter. Obviously, he is quite kick heavy, so he's throwing kicks of his own. But I think he just really needs to figure out his perfect timing.
That was nice to throw that lead hook before that spin kick because you know not many people are going to expect a spin kick after a lead hook like that. So beautiful. I don't know if these are traditional or kickboxing combos specifically, but nice combos here by Carter, man. Really using great pressure, and I think he's using his distance really well too. But he's also just staying in his face as well, which is. It's just showing the IQ and the really high gameplay of Carter.
Yeah, and one thing I know is with Pepe is that he's using a lot of these erratic head movements, which is really draining his health. He isn't landing too many. He tries to go for some of the... Can you finish in my head?
Oh, it's a beautiful spinning heel kick. Is he going to finish him? I think he will. He's not...
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, like I said, Mud, you were in for a treat. Carter coming out with the 4-star in Giga. Obviously, you know, probably been using him a little bit. Giga's very fun to use. But I think Pepe, I think Pierpy. Pepe, yeah. I think he was just a little out. I mean, nothing against him, you know, just a little outclassed right there. And don't hang your head, Pepe. That Carter is one of the better fighters that is out there competing in the league. So, but just absolutely beautiful showcase of striking there by Carter, man. What do you think, Mud?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean that way he just landed that knee off of getting his leg caught, and the way he set up that knockout was just beautiful. I was actually very impressed because. You know, he was fighting Aldo, and Aldo has the boxing advantage, and he even has, like, those, you know, leg kicks that just shred through his opponents. And to see how he was able to deal with that and just shut down Pepe, or Pippy, whatever y'all want to call him, was very impressive.
Yeah, and just before we move on to our next main card fight, I do want to give a couple shout-outs. Shout out to Bonebreaker as well. He's the staff manager in ECA, brilliant commentator himself. And yeah, thank you for complimenting our presentation, man. And another shout out as well. A lot of the newer members, more from like Europe or whatever, who don't know Chico, he's also a really good friend of mine, and shout out to him. He's come back after quite a long layoff, went to UFC Paris as well. And if you want to check the general chat, he's got a couple pictures with Brandon Moreno and Alexander Rokic. So shout out to them too. I hope to see both of you compete. And yeah, so anyway, on to our next fight. Alessandro Marles versus Gotham is Ashes. This is a very good fight because, for one, Gotham's ranked 14. Marles is ranked 8. So if Gotham can get the win today, that is a huge statement. And I think it's a flyweight as well. So it's going to be TJ Dillashaw versus I forgot who it was now. Oh no, someone picked TJ Dillashaw.
And TJ Dillashaw is Gotham.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, to say the least, Gotham has a very good TJ Dillashaw. His leg kicks are nasty with him. His boxing is great. But we all know Figgy has that great 97 power and good hand speed and stuff. So I'd like to see the movement here by Dillashaw. You know what I mean? Like the signature lunges and the signature sways and stuff to see. Yeah, there we go. There's one right there. He sways out to the right, and he does it the correct way because most people don't use them the right way. But it looked like he understands how to use them. So
yeah, and I just want to mention there's another Italian guy. Oof. I think everyone knows, Giro Cal. I've had a couple of spars with him in the past, and he has a brilliant TJ Dillashaw. I cannot get a single hand on him at times. It was really mad, but Gotham seems to be really on point right now. He's getting Malice's number right now.
Yeah, throwing a good leg kick earlier, but Malice or Figgy landing a good leg kick right there back on him. Ooh, good bow and a pullback right there with the hook, and he made and then the flying knee. Ooh, a couple elbows, but I would dare say smart elbows right there by Figgy to get off, make him get off of him on the cage right there. Dillashaw, nice boxing right here by Gotham, and he's got that hand speed with Dillashaw, and he's a force with the boxing, man. The elbows, he's kind of going a little crazy with the elbows.
Yeah, I think it's just panic as well. He's really not able to keep the range on Gotham. So, obviously we do know elbows can be devastating, really close range, that kind of Muay Thai clinch range, the dirty boxing range. But at the same time, if he's just doing that constantly, it is kind of cheesy. But good, man. Gotham's doing really well right now, damaging the health. The head health. Nice. And another stun.
Making him pay for the whiff right there, and still using these lunges very smartly right here by T.A. Dillashaw. Using a really good Dillashaw right here, man. I mean, this is like a showcase for Dillashaw. I mean, this is how to use T.J. Dillashaw.
Yeah, and I think Marles has probably underestimated his opponent. I'm surprised if this will finish in anywhere other than the first round. He's just so on him. He knows his range. Goes for a desperation takedown, which is smart.
Feed it. Yeah.
Good reversal.
But reversed immediately into top mount with 20 seconds left. This could be bad. It's already red, and he lets him up. Gotham playing mind games with, hits the lunge right there. I thought he was going to go for a hook.
Oh!
But he gets another, and he shows him that he is up. He shows him that he is hyped after that first round. Getting those knockdowns, man. Definitely, a 10-8, I would say. 10-7, I mean, maybe, I don't know. But,
in boxing, it would definitely be like a 10-7 probably. But, it is MMA. The judging criteria is scored differently. But, wow, what a round from Gotham. Definitely a 10-8, though, in my opinion.
Nice hook coming out. But he makes him pay for the no-glove touch right there, man. Rocks him immediately. And, one thing I was going to mention earlier that I forgot to say, but I remember now, is I love how Gotham pulled back on and got that rock earlier, but he didn't throw an uppercut. He threw a hook to make sure that when he pulled back, his opponent didn't slip and get out of the way of the uppercut. That's so smart, and it just shows the boxing IQ of Gotham. But, a very dangerous up transition gets denied.
Yeah,
back into full mount.
Yeah, Marles is trying to get that dominant position. He gets into ground and pound entry. Doesn't want to throw 2 minutes straight. Oh, wow, they kind of come close. That might be a little scare for Gotham.
And, with this 97 punch power of Figgy, Gotham has done some great work here, but if he does not get off the ground, it could end very soon for him tonight right here if it stays in top mount too much longer. I'm going to pass this over. Mud, what are you thinking about this fight so far, man?
Yeah, I'm thinking that Gotham is really showcasing his skills with this. I'm thinking he's just really showcasing his skills here with TJ. I mean, the way he's setting up everything to his combos, I mean, he doesn't throw the same combo twice. And that's why I think, he's such a entertaining fighter here. He's just, the way he pieces everything together is beautiful.
Oh, nice sweep right there. And, not something I like to admit a lot, but I fought me and Gotham have probably fought more than anybody ever has on cards and in every league possible. This guy is up on me 22-5. Gotham is an absolute menace, man. I'm not the best or anything, but I'm not bad. And to be up on me 22-5, this dude is a menace, and right now he is showing it.
Yeah, I would love to see what Gotham can do, and this win. If he does win tonight, we never know. Miles could get a flash knockout even. It could be like Leon. It could be like Leon versus Kamaru. Kamaru was winning 4 rounds to 1 at the current time, and then Leon just does really well to set up that head kick that knocks him out, and a good front kick as well.
Yeah, he rocks him again. He has to be careful though. But you're right about Figgy with that 97 power. It could come out of nowhere. He could go, the signature lunge into the hook. It's so beautiful. I'm pretty sure he went for a front kick and he swayed out of the way with that lunge. And really, that is T.J. Dillashaw at his finest. Man, somebody check that man and give him a drug test for some roids. Oh my goodness.
The real
CEO
of EPO.
That is my knockout of the man. It's going to take a while for me to see a better knockout. That was beautiful, man. Swayed away from that front kick into that hook. That is definitely knockout of the night for me right there so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, the way Gotham just sets up the whole fight, he was setting up that signature lunge into the lead hook was insane. Yeah. And the way he just set that up when the Figgy went for the head kick was beautiful. And I mean, it flattened him. He folded him like a towel. So I said that'd be knockout of the night. But we got 3 fights left, so let's see.
So yeah, fight 8: Hands of Judas versus Zatox. Hands of Judas, he runs the Italian league that I mentioned earlier on WhatsApp. And he loves his Yuri Prohaska. And obviously, I mentioned earlier on, is our lightweight, so can he adapt well to the faster speed and less damage? And Zatox as well, I think he was the 2nd champion actually, and me and him had quite a close fight. And yeah, I obviously won. But yeah, even being a former champion just shows you definitely have some skill. Right. And it's a lightweight fight: Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. So I think Hands of Judas chose Gaethje because obviously kicks, the elbows. He really loves a Muay Thai style, Hands of Judas. That's what I'm going to tell you now. But with Zatox, I kind of forgot how he played because when I beat him for the belt, it was a little while ago, so I'm not too sure. But you never know. He might have improved a lot. And both these men, they want to get Zatox as well. 100%, he wants to get back to the title. And Hands of Judas, he's nearly on his way to the title. Obviously, lost the trilogy to Raw Bacon, which did set him back a bit. But if he wins tonight and goes 5-3, you never know. He might get one more fight and he might potentially become the champion.
Right. I just wanted to say, off topic right here. Hey, ABT, after this fight ends and we go to the co-main, we should go back to that rankings page and talk about it a little bit. But, as the fight starts right here, this is a fight I was very interested in. You said they're both coming off a loss, so they both have something to prove. But one's 4-3, one's 4-2. So this is major implications on the rankings right here in OFC. So This is actually a very important fight, and Oliveira getting it down to the ground smartly.
And yeah, I think from what I remember as well, Zatox's ground game is quite good. And he's doing really well to build up that GA. If you look at the bar just before that transitions top mount, very well done.
Yes, he is using his strikes right here on the ground very well. But gets his back taken right here by Gaethje. Probably a denial,
This is not where Hans Judas wants to be, on the ground with Charles Oliveira. And that was a very good, smart decision from Hans Judas, who is also known as Machete as well. So, as they're saying his full name, just call him Machete if you want.
Yeah, we'll go. So, Machete is Gaethje. Okay, yeah. And Oliveira is Zatox. Okay. Yeah, man. I think Machete right here really needs to, lay on some leg kicks, some feints, open up some more leg kicks, because, that's, Gaethje's, one of his better weapons.
And yeah, and it's his body.
Absolutely devastating body work. And he goes into top mount right here instead of electing to go to ground and pound, which was smart because the head health was there. It was just the body health gone. Not likely to get the finish. He didn't drain his stamina right into the top mount. Beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm surprised as well because if he did follow up with the ground and pound to the head, that is really good. And another stun.
Yeah, beautiful striking right here by Oliveira, but he needs to get out of the pocket here with Gaethje, man.
That's something Machete loves to throw, the elbow and spin.
Yeah, Oliveira obviously getting the buff and, becoming a little better, but still not the fighter to sit in the pocket with Gaethje and to sit there and play them games. But he throws a spinning elbow and catches him while Machete is going for a three-piece, I think it was. But the spinning yeah, sorry. I got excited right there.
And yeah, 20 seconds left even. Very close rounds. Both got some stuns, knockdowns, good groundwork. Very close to score this round. I'll be interested to see how the judges see it.
Yeah, and both men doing very high damage to each other's head health right there. And we obviously know Gaethje did some devastating body work right there. I'm looking for him to come back to that in the second round because I did not see too much care from Oliveira right there of protecting the body. So I'd like to see him coming back and, throw some body straights, slowly work it down.
Yeah, and sometimes, obviously, when you are hurt, it's kind of difficult. Oh, good. Very good from Zatox.
It is a game of inches, boys, and he pulled back just enough to come back with that uppercut. Beautiful.
Yeah, and some good head movement as well.
Oh!
And again.
And makes him pay for it. Says, if you can do it, I can do better. I mean, this is a game of inches right here. I mean, these boys are pulling off pulls that are elite. Elite pull game right here.
Yeah, and you got to think that the Gaethje also utilizing the body punches will help neutralize any future submission attempts that Zatu might pull off.
100%, Mud. I could not agree with you more right there. Whenever I fight an Oliveira on ranked, I make sure to zap that stamina because I do not want to get put in one of them arm bars or a rear naked choke or something. So, yeah, very well put, Mud. That was a great point.
Both men loving the spinning elbows.
Yeah, neat. But just trading elbows right here,
Proper Muay Thai this right now.
Yeah,
good combination from the hands. The hands is showing some hands.
Yeah, I would like to see a little less spinning elbows, but yeah, boys, come on now. You guys are showing some beautiful game right here.
Yeah. Well, he's still working his body really well.
Yeah, I would like to see the full HUD for commentating sake, all the way down to see where his body really is.
Oh, good.
That's the second. the second slip hook that he's landed right there. Ooh, and a nice lead body kick right there. You know, a lot of people. A lot of people do not use the jab lead body kick or just a single lead body kick. Oh man!
Destroying his head and body.
Oh, a spinning elbow to top it off to put the icing on the cake right there. Wow.
And to be honest, it seemed a little bit cheesy, but at the same time, it wasn't obviously constant.
But he was using those body shots to set that up.
Yeah, but still, it's good IQ though for Hans and Judas to work that body, and Zatox. Oh, absolute shame for him. Obviously, obviously being a former champion, that this is really devastating for him. But at the same time, Machete goes 5-3. It'll be really interesting to see now how he comes back. Who do we match him up against? I'm really curious as well. But at the same time, it's our main card's headliner. But let's have a quick look at the rankings, ATB.
Yeah, I would love to talk about that. And our champion right there, Bandolero.
Yeah, so Los Bandoleros is, so his name's Danilo. He recently beat Bepone, who's currently ranked #1. And as we can see, Hans Judas ranked 5, Zatox ranked 6. And obviously our main event tonight is ranked 3 and 4. So whoever out of them wins tonight will definitely, be Bandoleros' first title defense.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Hans of Judas and Zatox are going to be especially paying attention to this main event because that could play major implications on who they're fighting next. So,
yeah, but you obviously got myself at rank 2. For some of the newer members, I did become champ, but for a little while I was kind of falling out of the game. Wasn't really interested, so I basically took the decision to vacate my belt to allow the decision to flow. And yeah, that's when we got Bepone, who was the interim champ, against Bandolero, who's ranked #2. And I'm going to say it now, I'm going to be returning for OFC 11. So yeah, I'm going to have to see,
can't wait
who
to
I
follow
want
that.
to fight. Yeah, who I want to fight to have my first fight back. But anyway, ranked 10 versus ranked 11. SVG Ali versus STK Diaz.
And this is going to be a high-level fight, guys. SVG Ali, known for his calf work, but, a menace in his own right. Going with Tom Aspinall, one of probably the best rated overall heavyweight besides John Jones now. And STK Diaz going with the popular pick in Bam Bam.
Shame what happened.
Unfortunate what Cyril Gahn did to that man last night. But let's see what he can do here because he's a dark horse in the heavyweight division, man. He has some powerful hands and some good flying, like some 5-star flying knees or something, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and to be honest, this was the fight I wanted to see in real life. But obviously, Tom Aspinall fought Curtis Blades, but unfortunately, we know what happened there. And obviously, Cyril Gahn versus Tyke. Oh! But both have rocked each other. Wow.
Yeah.
A banger right now. And obviously, we know Tom Aspinall, he was a boxer in real life before transitioning to MMA. Obviously, his dad is one of the pioneers of jiu-jitsu in the UK, I think.
Right.
But yeah,
that is a big boxer.
I just want to mention quickly as well, SVG Ali obviously wasn't meant to fight STK Diaz. So obviously a heavyweight fight, while one guy is from France and the other guy is from Brazil, probably wasn't boding too well originally, but seems like they don't really care. You got to obviously alter your game plan slightly if it is a higher ping fight, and obviously doing the slips, denying transitions is going to be more difficult. But at the same time, these guys doesn't seem to care too much. They're still swinging.
Right. both guys throwing very good combinations right now, being very patient, not getting caught throwing anything wild. One thing I would love to see, though, as he gets rocked right here, one thing I would love to see is Aspinall take this to the ground, because we all know after him getting put in all the game, his ground stats is what really stood out. So that I would love to see him get a takedown right here.
Yeah, but STK Diaz, he's no slouch on the ground. He knows what he does on the ground. And his favourite pick, Nick Diaz.
Yes.
Obviously uses him a lot, uses the jiu-jitsu a lot, so even if he gets taken down, he has knowledge of what to do. But quite close. 30 seconds left.
Speaking of STK Diaz, shout out to the STK camp out there, Showtime Killers, taking down Team Truth in the qualifiers to get into Season 4 of ESFL. Congratulations, fellas. But back to this fight. Oh, okay. Good first round right there. I'm going to give that to Ali just based off the rocks. Other than that, actually, I don't know. Diaz had the striking, but Ali had the 2 rocks. So what do you think?
Too close to call, in my opinion. But either way, it's very exciting, and both men are around the top 5, top 10, and whoever wins tonight will really pay well with who they get later on. But yeah, just back and forth, but it is technical still. Surprising.
Yeah, man. Both guys still staying really patient right now, and Ali right there throwing some wild hooks, not planting his feet. Needs to be careful. Ooh, and the lead overhand by Bam Bam with that big power. Is he going to finish him right here? Oh, swept over into top mount. Immediately into the submission. Let's see. Oh, okay.
It is quite difficult to submit people as well with high ping. But at the same time, if their stamina is quite low, you may as well go for it. You still have a chance. SVG Ali gets into ground and pounds entry, but doesn't do too much. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. STK Diaz does not, he does know a lot about a ground game as well.
Ali, I think he's a big time name, even going back to UFC 3. So very educated in the game. Nice fakes that he's doing right here. That's a tough denial to get right there. The sprawl from that position.
Yeah, he's doing well to deny him.
Yeah, over into back, and taking over to the back right here. STK Diaz giving up his back, though. I think he needs to work his way over into full guard and not just let Ali keep his back right here. Mud, what do you think? What are your comments on this fight so far, man?
Well, right now I think that STK Diaz is playing he has that mindset that they have, normal ping. I think he can get off that full guard transition without it getting denied because of the ping right now, and I just don't think he realizes that. But on the feet, they have very different game plans. We have Ali go mainly just headhunting, while STK Diaz is also adding in body shots.
Very, really nicely said there, man. But yeah, one thing I was saying earlier was I was really wanting to see Aspinall take this to the ground, and this is what he is doing now. Puts him in crucifix, and this Dominic gets the denial, dropping the hammer down now, switching from the
Diaz.
Yeah, switching from the hammer fist to the elbow, back and forth. That was nice right there.
Good pick around for Ali, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ali definitely taking that round right there. Oh, well, Bam Bam did get the strikes in the first round, and then he got the rock right there. So it's kind of a flip-flop rounds right there. One got the rocks one round, one got the rock the next round, and vice versa. But
yeah. And also with that second round, it's what do you prioritize? The little damage done on the feet or the brilliant work on the ground. Like, that's why it kind of gets a bit iffy. So, I feel like both men have to go for it. And hey, sit it down. Can you finish it right here?
He should have done some straights in there, but nice to stay blocked. Nice awareness by STK. Nice get up, but nice awareness by SK Diaz, realizing right there that his block was good. Oh, a pull elbow, and those are some of the most devastating strikes to take.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how was the STK Diaz survive both of those like near misses? But he's really compromised right now, though.
It's because Bam Bam has a good block and he's just throwing hooks instead of pounding that block with a straight. He needs to throw a hook, add a straight in there every now and then to really damage that block, and then he'll break through.
Yeah, but either way, close call for Diaz twice now. He really needs to get finished, but I feel like SVG has it. But no, a lead. Overhand. Can you follow it up?
Yeah, Ali needs to watch out for that lead overhand because that's twice now. Ooh, nice hook right there. Almost got the rock for him.
God, this is...
Oh, nice clinch knee. I mean, that was picture perfect right there, man.
Yeah. And me and Diaz are bros as well, and it sucks to see, like he might potentially lose this, but he really needs to find an opening. I know it is difficult. And another knee down. Another clinch knee. These are absolute gold for SVG Ali right now. And stands up surprisingly. I feel like SVG...
Sorry, go ahead.
I just feel like SVG Ali wants the highlight reel KO. This is technically co-main event, but at the same time, it doesn't matter where you are on any cards. If you get some good highlight reel KOs, that will just add to your popularity.
Right. And I forgot what was it about. Really, what has STK? Oh man, as he gets hit with this devastating elbow. I was about to say what's keeping him in this fight right now is that beautiful ground and pound defense, but oh man. SVG Ali wanting to do it on the feet, and he does with the massive elbow by the big man, Tom Aspinall. Nice. Have we seen a decision?
We saw one. Yeah, we've seen one.
One. Okay. Other than that, man, this card is wild. These people are going at it and giving a show to you guys. This is absolutely incredible.
So far, 8 KOs, 1 decision. I don't think we've seen a submission yet. But the main event, I'm very excited for this one. 2 brilliant grapplers. They are very, well-rounded. I think it's a prime GSP versus Kamaru Usman pick. And as we can see, both wrestlers, Tony has 2 fired and nights. Bacon is looking to get another victory or 2. That trilogy with Hands of Judas obviously slightly has made his record a bit worse, but regardless, if you're active and you're putting on great performances, that's another key thing that we look for while doing the rankings. But anyway, Mud, what are your thoughts of this?
Hello?
Yeah, you're muted.
Alright, just making sure you can hear me. Yeah, I fought Rob Bacon. Like I've said, he's a very good opponent. I don't know too much about Tony, but it says here he's a tactical fighter, and he is playing Kamaru Usman, and he does have the striking advantage over GSP, but GSP does have the slight grappling advantage. So I'm very excited to see who can pull it off here.
Yeah, and while I was matchmaking for this one, it was clear as day, who was basically number one, like who was going to do the number one contender fight. Tony with obviously a slightly more impressive record, but at the same time, that doesn't exactly matter. And another thought I had as well while matchmaking this fight, they're both very good grapplers. So hopefully we actually get to see more of a striking fest, like we saw with Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington twice. So
yeah,
it's
I think.
to see.
Yeah, I think we would all love to see, GSP and Usman sit here and duke it out. But, Bacon's main thing is the ground, and I'm sure Tony's is too, picking the Usman pick. So this might be, a big grappling fest right here. But even if it is, these two are going to showcase some great ground ability, some great striking as well when it's on the feet. This is going to be a great fight.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this one. And, it'll be interesting to see whoever wins this one. Like, it'll be good, it'll be good to see another, Italian versus Italian title fight. But Raw Bacon has got the skills. Both of them have got the skills even. And, yeah, I'm very excited to see what this brings. Obviously, GSP has those kind of kicks. They both have the axe kick. But I think Kamaru Usman has the better jab straight. So I'm really excited for this either way. I don't care. Let's just get this on.
Yeah, and I love using GSP, but I like the 4.5-star one better because he can actually kick better than the Prime GSP. The Prime GSP kicks are slower, and the animations are slower, and I think the kick speed is actually down on the Prime GSP. But either way, it's the ground that is GSP's bread and butter. So I think he has 100 top game. Am I wrong or am I right there?
To be honest, I actually had no idea if Prime GSP's kick is slower.
It's a 98.
Okay. There's somebody on this game that has 100. I think it's Khabib. Prime Khabib has 100 top game. Okay.
Yeah, and probably, and with this league as well as many other leagues as well, Prime Khabib is banned regardless. But yeah, anyway, people, put your predictions in the chat. And already doing some ground game here.
And we're already seeing denials from both guys. Too.
Oh wow, an armbar submission. This could be quite bad for Tony. His stamina is a little bit lower, but I think he's going to escape. Good defense either way.
Yeah. Letting go of that right there. Smart by GSP, not giving up the back right there. Position over. I forget what the saying is, but he kept his position right there, and that is what the main thing that he needed to do right there because he saw he was losing the sub.
Yeah, good work from Raw Bacon right now. Trying to get into the back sitting and getting the back again. I feel like he's trying to go for that arm triangle. I think he's trying to set it up just from looking at the grapple rod.
Nice denial there by Soggy, not letting Usman get the sweep.
Right now.
Go ahead, sorry.
Right now it's kind of. It's a bit slower pace. But one thing I am noticing right now, Tony is using the hands. Is using his hand that's on top of GSP's head. That's not quite smart. In such big occasions like these, you might sometimes, lose it a bit. You might kind of go a bit mental, might go off game plan. But good way to stand up. But can Raw Bacon get that trip? Yes, he does, and gets right to side control. Well done.
Yeah, and if Bacon can notice that he's using the hand on the head, that's just a free ground and pound all day right there. So, but one thing I'm noticing about Bacon so far is sometimes when he postures up, he's really only looking for the position, that free denial. He doesn't elect to go for the ground and pound every time, which is kind of smart in the sense that you don't blow your stamina and stuff. But it would be nice to see him throw at least a couple shots every now and then so that he can get. Because because ground game is it's point fighting, so you need to get those little shots in too.
Show respect as well from both fighters as we end the first round. Just my thoughts as well. Tony, I think he does kind of need to calm it down. So maybe we'll see what he does in the second round. Raw Bacon is clearly confident as he has. He does seem to have the better of the grappling at the moment, but there is 4 rounds still, and they might not be going too hard, obviously, because there's a 5-rounder. As you can see, the stamina is really not being used at all. So yeah, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, guys, they're both electing to stand right now, but Bacon just striking to set up that takedown right there. Beautiful turning takedown by GSP into half guard.
Yeah, and some good work from Raw Bacon as well. And this is what I mentioned as well. He is a very good grappler. He does definitely mix up from just laying prey, waiting for the denials, but can definitely get into some good ground and pound positions. Does use the transitions quite a lot.
25 apiece.
There's big damage and takedown denial from Tony there.
Yeah, and Bacon landing some beautiful combos here with that jab, cross, uppercut.
And Tony goes for a takedown of his own, but is a little bit out of range. Good clinch work from Raw Bacon as well. Nice teeth.
Yeah, I love the way he just slid into that clinch.
Yeah, and that was a brilliant setup as well, using the teeth and going for a double leg straight away. Very smart from Raw Bacon right now.
Bacon definitely using his striking better in the sense that he's using it to set up his takedowns, and that's really what's winning him this fight right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, and as he gets the free transition right there, and those are always I love it when I get those unranked, man, because if you get the stamina advantage on the ground sequence, and then you get get those ground sequences where you get every transition that's free, it's really bad for your opponent, and it's likely to end.
Yeah, and obviously these free transitions as well, on ranked especially, that'll definitely annoy your opponent. And it doesn't seem like Tony is panicking though, which is good. So that's very smart by him. Denies that crucifix, which is also very good.
Yeah, and if you notice, man, Tony needs to be careful because one of these free transitions that Bacon just got, I noticed it was because whenever the ground and pound was going to happen, instead of electing the block at the beginning, he was switching posting his hands up, which obviously drains the stamina, which gave him that free, which he didn't have the free transition before, but then it gave it to him. So Tony needs to be aware of that, and because Bacon right now is winning this fight.
Oh, I got stood up. I was wondering why they were just backing up from each other. But anyway, yeah, 10 seconds left of the second round, and a good combination from Bacon. But more damage thrown by Tony.
Yeah, man, one of my favorite combos right there by Bacon, that straight lead upper straight. Absolutely beautiful combination right there. But you got to be worrisome of Usman's hands because he's got the 5-star straight, the 5-star jab, and his punch power is up there. I can't really recall what it is right now, but
I'm pretty sure it's a 95.
Yeah, didn't it get decreased from the recent fire update?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, good work! And down. Can he finish it here in the third round?
This could be it. He's massive head damage. But he escapes right there with the good head movement, the good ground and pound defense right there. But George St. Pierre right now getting that position, getting that top mount, going for the submission.
Both of them are really down.
Yeah.
Seems really close, but Tony does have some great defense. It's looking so close. He's trying to isolate that arm, controlling the right arm as well.
Yeah, and if Bacon had any kind of stamina right now, that was probably over with. But Bacon choosing to keep going for these submissions with no stamina, I would like to see him get his stamina back and get a couple denials or something, and then go for one.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well, because obviously, regardless if you're very good at submissions, if your opponent's low stamina as well as you can still get it. But I would like to see Bacon kind of have his stamina regenerate before going for more submissions. And it looks like he's trying to sub sweep. No, doesn't get it. Good denial though by Tony. Still keeps a dominant position in half guard.
Yeah, and this is the part of the fight where Tony really needs to come alive, because Bacon's winning in my opinion right now, and he's got the rest of this round and 2 more rounds to work, so he's not out of this fight yet. Both guys' stamina is still in a good position. Oh,
and he gets a
denied.
Wow, oh, this is dangerous, but doesn't. Good.
Oh, but. Bacon really showing his ground IQ right there. Getting out of the crucifix straight into the get-up right there. That was nice.
By the same time, them types of get-ups as well can so easily be denied if you have no setups to them. And, brilliantly.
He throws the knee when he... Oh, he went for the body shot a little too far away, and Bacon read that and threw the knee and absolutely flattened Kamaru Usman's forehead, dude. That was nasty.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get flash KO'd there.
It was very close.
Yeah, and so far this is definitely all soggy Bacon right now. Tony really needs to... he's really got to figure out Raw Bacon right now. It kind of seems like the striking's not there, grappling's not there, so he really needs to work the body, really. Got to get GSP's stamina down a lot. But we head into the championship round, and a brilliant head kick there.
Oh, he's putting a lot of... I was about to say, he's putting a lot of damage on that block.
Good breaking as well from Bacon.
I mean, if you notice, man, both these in the 4th round, both these guys' stamina is absolutely great right now for being in the 4th round. So both guys still have that power. Both guys can finish it at any time. So Tony's not out of this fight by any means.
Yeah, well, it's not in Salt Lake City where the altitude is absolutely ridiculous. So their conditioning is brilliant right now.
Yeah.
Or even worse, could be in Mexico City. I mean, remember back in the day, I think wasn't it Cain Velasquez or something like that? Just really gassed out.
I can't remember, man, to be honest with you.
Oh, another nice stun by Raw Bacon.
Yeah, and beautiful teep right there while his stamina's down and he's stunned, the safe little move right there, but is steadily taking down his stamina. And nice jab, rear uppercut, man. Oh my goodness. He escapes his death right there.
That could have been all over right there.
Yeah,
it's the different stances, like you said earlier in the fight cards.
Yeah, Mud was saying that, I think.
Oh, wow. And another great knee. Goes onto the body now. Great combinations from Raw Bacon. This is really close.
Maybe before this fight ends, Mud, what's your input on this so far, man? This is incredible.
I mean, just like y'all said, or y'all referenced what I said, the switch stance right there really just saved that GSP because he had no stamina off of that head kick.
And
that would have been a huge comeback win.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
We're approaching
right now.
1 more minute of the 4th round. He gets into side saddle.
Yeah, and electing to try to wait for the the denial instead of throwing the elbows. But I would like to see a little more ground and pound from Soggy on the ground. You know, do a little more damage while you're on the ground too.
Yeah.
But right now, working a beautiful game, Soggy is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
really
like how
perfect.
You see how bad his body health is, and he's steadily just hitting those teeps and that lead body hook to the body. So smart.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, nothing dangerous, nothing that's going to get you caught. So, nice switch kick. You know, realizing your player's moveset, you know, throwing that switch kick right there by GSP. Beautiful. And, you know, right now Bacon has this fight going into the 5th round, guys. What do you think, Locke? Does he need to finish? He needs to finish coming out of here.
I think it is obviously clear that Bacon has probably won if it goes to decision. But, you know, good takedown though, but Tony really needs to pull something out of the bag. If he wasn't in southpaw stance when Bacon threw that head kick, that could have been all over. That could have been his one moment to really shine. But he's doing some good groundwork, but at the same time, it's probably not what you want to do unless you can get a submission. But Kamaru Usman's submissions, like, I don't think there's many of them. I don't think they're too high. But he's doing really well to get the grapple advantage up.
Yeah, and he's doing well grappling right here. But if he wants to get the finish, man, I think he needs to get in the top mount, and he's going to have to go to the ground and pound. If he can't get a submission off, or he needs to stand up and use that 5-star straight and 5-star jab at Usman's and use some good hands and put GSP to sleep. But right now he's doing some great groundwork, but I don't think it's going to win it for him. Yeah,
but Rob Bacon is doing well to just kind of coast the 5th round. You know, like, he's probably thinking, you know what? Let Tony do what he wants. Like, let him win this 5th round, because I know that'll basically be 4-0. But
yeah,
very good denials. The stamina of Tony is depleting fast. You know, we may see Bacon as the new contender. You never know. But these high kicks aren't too smart from both fighters. They really need to, Tony needs to set these up really, and Bacon just needs to not throw more of them, because Tony can literally read it, and he's in orthodox right now, so he could get that hook if he does duck it. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh, nice knee whenever he was going for something big, and he elects to go for the position over the ground and pound in the top mount. Now he's going for the ground and pound, and it's not looking good for him. This could be it.
It'll be all over. And it is.
Bacon
gets
with
the round TKO.
The 5th round TKO. What a great performance. Using the GOAT GSP. A beautiful performance by Bacon right there. Showed it on the ground. Showed that he could strike. Definitely a contender in this league, man. What do you think, Locke?
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant performance by Rob Bacon. Really just was so on point. I think Tony probably wasn't expecting that too much. But at the same time, wow, absolutely brilliant fight from Rob Bacon.
Yeah.
Definitely showing that to Bandoleros. No, he is a force to be reckoned with, and I do feel like we have to set that up for OFC 11. Los Bandoleros versus Rob Bacon. Wow.
Yeah, and you know, yeah.
You said, what are my thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I saw two moments where Tony could have had, you know, a chance to win that fight. Obviously that head kick, but I think that crucifix, I mean, he threw those elbows. He threw those elbows just one after another, made it easy for him to get that R1 denial or transition. And I feel like if he was just a little more patient in that crucifix, he could have won that fight. But I mean, that was a perfect like GSP sim from Soggy Bacon there. He just played patiently, and you know, he just worked the body, worked the head, got him in the 5th round with that beautiful top mount ground and pound, and it was an amazing fight.
Yeah, a very good fight night card. 9 finishes out of 10 fights. What more do you want? Well, probably 10 finishes, but still, like, are you not entertained? Like, but yeah, honestly though, thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. I would like to mention, like, right now that I will be making some sort of rules to do with the spinning elbows, to do with knee bows. Yeah. But, like, I'm not saying you can't do them at all. I did love that Hands of Judas finish where he done the elbow and spinning elbow, but if that was the only bow combination you did throw, then that's even better than obviously spamming it throughout the fight. But I'm not saying he did spam it. It's just saying, like, I'm going to put some sort of limit on it. And another thing for all the Xbox guys that tuned in, thank you all for joining our league. And more details about the tournament to crown our inaugural Xbox Division champion will be released soon. But yeah, at the same time, brilliant event, guys. Please thanks Perp Jitsu and TM Muds for joining me on commentary. And the main man to really thank, though, is ATB, who has taken so much time to set up the league, set up the graphics, you know, me and him going through all that stress to convert the league from WhatsApp to Discord. And thank you to all the other members who have joined from the UFC community. We really appreciate you. We are trying to build a brilliant community here at OFC and definitely have a mix of, you know, Italian, European, American fighters. We want to showcase the best fights possible, and that's what I'll certainly try to do for OFC 11. But ATB, do you have any words to say?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
I want to say this is the first time we do. I do this thing like with another commentary. Sorry for my English is not perfect, but I think you can understand me, no? So I want to thank you all because you was very, very, very well. Consider the fact that you never commented together. So I'm very, very looking forward to see what can be this league in the near future. Thank you all. I thank you all that have followed us. And one last thing, I want to say that we don't want to promote the cheesing and anything that is not clean. And as we know, we are a new league, and we looking forward to protect any clean fighter, and that's what we're gonna do. So thank you all.
And yeah, massive thanks to you, ATB. It's been an absolute pleasure commentating tonight's event, and I'll see you all at OFC 11. Take care, guys.
Yes, I will be fighting for sure. Thank you. So
yes.
You can go ahead.
I'll be off.
And we are done.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was a good commentary for the first time that we've done it. So I think as the events go on, we're just going to get better, you know?
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.